What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Buffalo Sabres. We're picking up where we left off here. We're 30, 22, and 9 right at the deadline. And as it stands, we are holding on to a wild card spot by 1 point. And the pick that we have, San Jose's pick from this year, now they at 59 points, which isn't as low as it could be. Obviously, you got Ottawa at 39, you got New York, the Islanders at 49, but it still could be decent also. Arizona's at 57, so they're right down there at the bottom. But I don't know if we'll win the lottery with that pick. It'd be great, man. That franchise power forward's looking solid, but I don't know if we'll be able to trade for him unless we win that lottery pick. But before we get going, we're asking for some trade ideas. We got a couple of suggestions here. So first off, Cody Smith says, I feel like you should move Silfverberg now and move up Mayerov. Feel he should be playing, I feel he should be fine playing above his role given his goal scoring, and he could even get stat growth on top of natural growth, making him a very deadly second line sniper. Look for a PK guy as Silfverberg's replacement. Besides that, switch to manual rotation so that UPL gets more games played. Okay, and try to hurt the Sharks. So that is, that's definitely an option. I was thinking it might be easier if Silfverberg had only 1 year left on his deal, because he's obviously not the greatest and he hasn't gotten great production. There's not a whole lot, but I would definitely look for, there are a few teams who want him here. Like Vegas wants him. I wouldn't mind trading him to Vegas. Vancouver wants him. So if we were looking for someone, I would probably look for some kind of a... Oh, Tuck might even be the guy. No, but he's got that stupid contract now. Yeah, no. Not quite. Nothing here, really. I was actually going to consider looking for a penalty killer, because as it was brought up by, hold on a sec, John GT999 said, that's not even him, play Mayerov and Nylander, sniper and playmaker should mesh well together. So, it seems most people want to see, Mayerov moved up here. There's another comment in there saying I should look for a penalty killer or something like that on top of what Cody had said. So that's kind of the idea here, to maybe look for a guy who could play penalty kill. And most likely someone with like a third liner, but a very good third liner. And unfortunately, I don't think these guys have exactly what we're after, at least so far. Berchi is nice, but he's not really a penalty killer. He's kind of exactly what Silfverberg is. Kind of a middling second liner. And we'd like to get some kind of a penalty killer, I think. Now, trading in our division's a bit dangerous. Not that I'm completely, I'll just stick with forwards here. It's way easier. Not that I'm opposed to it, but there's, someone like Johnson might not be bad, but he's got 4 years left at $5 million, it's a bit off. We kind of need someone who's a bit of a rental because of our cap situation. Perron might not be a bad. I think unfortunately he's got 2 years left. Damn it. I was hoping he didn't have that long. Because Perron wouldn't be a bad option, I don't think. He's not actually on the PK, but he wouldn't have been bad. We'd have to chuck in a bit of something extra, but it could have perhaps worked here. Now, the danger with trading with the Sharks is that we somehow make them better. Should be elite. But, yeah. Pavs has got one. I mean, there's too much value on that, unfortunately. But, damn, that would be kind of doable. Yeah. Simply because he could play third line. Plus, give him power play time. And play the penalty kill. Good leader and is very loyal. Yeah. But that's a bit too much value. Like Jumbo, like someone of Jumbo's value would be great, but he's not scoring a whole lot, and it's obviously not a two-way forward. It's not on the penalty kill, you know what I mean? So I don't know how we can make them worse, and what if Silfverberg does really good for them, you know what I mean? So, it's dangerous in that sense. But I think Flyers may have someone we're looking for. There's JVR here, which is kind of good, but 3 years, you know? Riley Nash is actually kind of a good option. He's a center, sure, but very good defensively. Good leader in the room as well. And that's definitely obtainable. So that's an option. Riley Nash is a good option here, and we don't really have to worry about these guys getting better because they're kind of... Silfverberg will be playing third line most likely anyway. Unless they put him on the opposite side, which they might do, but I don't know if they actually do that much. They have a bunch of centers. They might be they must be like playing a center on the wing, or they have to. I mean, they better be. Looking at all the stuff they got, they better be doing something like that. Yeah, JVR, that's a bit too much money, but Nash is an option, definitely. And value-wise, that's pretty close. They'd be over the cap, so... Wait, what? Oh, for next year. Yeah, for next year they'd be over the cap. So that's actually not much of an option, which is part of the reason why... Dude, Chris Tierney... No way. Why did they have him at high... Did they really improve him? Or he must have got like stat growth or something. Unless they're just like felt bad for Ottawa on game. But this seems to happen every time for him. Did they really just feel bad about that trade and jack up people's value? I should check that in my rosters. Because Tierney's good and all, but he's no more than a third line center. Can play second line if needed, but he's not a scorer. Logan Brown is an option. Not on the PK, though, so you can kind of see the struggle that we're looking at here. It's... Ugh, like... There's stuff there, but it's not amazing. Like... Nash is really the best one, and unfortunately, it's kind of hard to get him. No one here available. Like, we're looking for a guy who can play penalty kill. Maybe, you know, play some power play time too. Like, but mostly penalty kill. And it's kind of tough to see that. And I'm trying to get blocks to match because that is kind of important, I think. But as of right, hold on, Bonino? Isn't Bonino pretty damn good defensively? Why is he in the AHL? That kind of worries me. Yeah, he is on the penalty kill, but why is he down there in the AHL right now? I'm a little worried by that, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know why he's in the AHL. It's very interesting. No. Wait, I'm like, wait a sec. Nope. I just remembered power forward, and I forgot who we were for a minute. Greenway. Eriksson Ek. It's just... Mikko Koivu might be an option, though, unless he's got multiple years. He's got 1 year left. Hold on a sec. Mikko Koivu could be decent. And we would give him another contract for next year, which is not a great contract for a guy who doesn't produce that well. This could be actually decent. Because they're going to still struggle to produce next year. Definitely. They're really going to struggle to produce next year. Kunin's not going to be amazing offensively. Eriksson Ek doesn't look like he's going to get there. And we can get something extra back for this too. I think Koivu might be a great option here. I really do. Because he can play that third line role, but he can also play some power play. He's on the first line right now, for God's sakes. He doesn't need to be, but he's not on the penalty. No, he's not on the penalty kill. That's stupid. Why don't you have this guy on the penalty kill? He's really good defensively. At least the awareness-wise. Shot blocking you don't need. Stick checking, I think that'll go up by 1 or 2. So he should be 84, 85 stick checking. And awareness will be anywhere from 87 to 80 to 90. I think it's like 88, though. Or 80. Maybe it is 87. But, yeah. Mikko Koivu, I think, is a really, really solid option here. And I believe we're full on picks for this year. I believe. Yeah, we're full on picks for this year, but we can still pick up some for next year. We have 3 firsts for next year already. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we got some space. There we go. Yeah, we got some space next year. So we could pick up like mid to later pick, which is pretty much all we'd get. But I think this is good, because not only will this give them another kind of a bigger contract for next year, $6 million, they will have some other space, though. That is true. They still got Parise and Suter on contract, so, you know, that next year thing still, what? Oh, 22, yeah, that's right. I was like, wait, no, it's 22. Yeah, so that, it still might not pan out, but I think it was still worth the sort of gamble. So let's see, if we add in a 4, oops, that's this year. If we added in like a 4 from next year or something, maybe a 3. I don't think we can get a 3, but let's try it. Silfverberg for Koivu and a 3 from next year. No, not gonna work. That's okay. We'll try a 4 and a 5 from next year. Too far off. Just a 4. We might not be able to get that. No, it's still not sufficient at all. It's probably because they don't want to give up Koivu, but they should. They're not going to re-sign him, are they? Too far off, really. I wonder if this doesn't even go through straight up. It might not even go through straight up. Huh. Oh, it does go through straight up. Oh, what the hell? Sweet proposal. I could have got a 7th or some shit, but whatever. A 7th I'm not too concerned about. I like it. They're like, nope, that's not going to work. A 6 is not going to work. And then, since I don't ask for 7s, they're like, this is fucking sweet! What a weird GM. Alright, whatever. So, that goes through. Silfverberg was a big dud here. And we got him for free, so it's really not that big of a deal that we don't get that 7th back. It's kind of a bit interesting. Alright, so we're going to put Koivu in here. Maybe even have him take faceoffs. Though we do want Tage Thompson to get better at faceoffs. So we can leave him in there, but we'll have Koivu take some faceoffs on the PK. That'll be the thing that we do. So let's get Ellie out of there. Or keep Ellie in there since we want him growing. Get Gergensons out of there? Probably. Probably get Gergensons out of there. We'll do Koivu on the top PK unit. Leave that second one the same. 3-man, same thing here. Get Koivu in there. Get Gergensons off. Just completely off. And then on the power play, Koivu will be on here as well. Marov will remain sort of on the point. He seems to be doing well from back there. I mean, 3 goals, 4 points in total. And this also gives him the option to be playing with that top unit too. Probably doesn't have him in that often, but I kind of like that more than him playing on the wing. So I'm going to leave him exactly where he is, I think. I think so. Okay, so I think that's the main roster trade we're going to make. We pick up a penalty killer, which people were suggesting. We were able to play Marov up on the second line, which people were also suggesting. And we were able to rid ourselves of Silfverberg. Also get rid of that contract for next year, which is a good thing. Because if he's going to be paid $6 million, we need the guy to produce. He just hasn't produced here. He just didn't fit in. Sometimes it happens. He didn't really fit in. Whatever. I know someone was saying to trade Skinner now, but I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, Marov might be able to play first line. He might be the real deal, but I don't want to play him that far up. I don't think... Yeah. I just don't think that's the greatest idea to just jump him into the first line immediately, especially with how the first line has sort of been struggling this year on and off. They're doing good now, but again, I don't actually want to break that up, so Skinner isn't doing good. Skinner's a bit of the weaker link, but that's fine. We still have 1 more year, and I don't think I want to trade him right now anyway. Again, when we're in a playoff spot right now, I don't want to completely hamstring this team. I still want to build to the future, but we can't even really pick up that much for the future right now for Skinner anyway. I kind of want to reassess our situation after this next draft and then see what do I want for Skinner, rather than kind of blowing our load right now and picking up all that value just to put Marov up there, who might fail in that role. He's only 80 overall, and I don't want to rush him too much. So I think playing him second line with Middlestat and Nylander will be just fine. Try to get that line going. And a third line, which should still be utility goals, or maybe a bit more shutdown. Better penalty kill. you know, that's kind of what we're after here. And now the last thing to do, I think that's going to be the only trade we make here. I don't really think we need to do much more than that. We're going to turn off automated rotations and rotate the goalies on our own here. We want to give UPL a few more starts. So that's what we're going to do. Someone remind me in the comment section or in the draft one. Whichever, turn back on goalie rotations because I have a tendency to forget. And bad things can happen. Sorry, we got a back-to-back here coming up, which I maybe should have turned them off after this, but whatever. Let's give Luukkonen the first game here. See how he does. I'm not going to play him straight after. I should have just kept the other guy in and then played whatever. Instead of switching him twice here. But we'll see how he does. Yeah. Trade deadline. He won 4-1. Now, I don't want to play him 2 games in a row because injuries can happen. I believe that happened in Seattle, where I was just like, I had automatic goalie rotations turned off, and I'm like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Fucking injury. Playing him in back-to-back games. And it had to be like right after I said it, too. I can't remember what episode it was in, but it was goddamn hilarious if it wasn't so tragic. It was actually pretty funny. Now let's see how Ullmark does. See if we want to give him an extra game here after 6-2 win. You know what? That ain't bad. I'm going to give him one extra game before I go back to Luukkonen here. We're past the trade deadline. Shootout win. Good job there, Ullmark. Now let's go back to Luukkonen, get him a few games. Probably 2, maybe 3. We'll see how he does. It's all going to be sort of performance dependent. And how we do these rotations here. That's kind of what I'm going to base it on, performance. And Ullmark didn't do too bad right there. Earned his keep. So we got 3 wins right here. Since the trade, 3 wins. Hype. All right, Luukkonen, get the job done, baby. 3-2 loss. That's a tough one. How do you respond? Marov's been injured. Uh-oh. March 20th. Now that's not too long, luckily. So what we do is shift up Koivu. And guess we could have Ellie come up. And then Weiss will hop in. Not a fan of him being on the power play, so I won't have him on the power play. I'll put Tage Thompson in on the point. That's what we could do. There we are. Okay. And another loss. So Luukkonen didn't do too good in that stretch right there. So I'm going to take him out. 2 losses, and he didn't do that good. He allowed 3 and 5. Or maybe he got yanked from that game where 5 goals were allowed. Also not good. So back to Ullmark here. And they're actually 81 overall, both of them. So I could probably go back to automated and they'd split time very well. But let's not do that quite yet. Let's go with Ullmark here. Give him a couple games and maybe an extra or 2. Let's see how Ullmark does now. Shootout loss here, damn. And another loss. Jesus, neither of our goaltenders are doing that good. We're just struggling here. Neither goaltender is doing good. And that is unfortunate. We're going to drop out of that wildcard spot pretty soon if we keep this up. It's been all L's right now. Now, of course, not having what's-his-name probably hurts, but that's what I mean, we need a deep team if we're going to make some playoff runs, and we might not. That might not be this year. Come on, Luukkonen. Please do well. Please do well. That's okay. We got the scoring. Jan Root. God damn, man. Not the time for these injuries. And here they go. Well, we have Greiba. Luckily, defensive defenseman. Not amazing, but he'll do. Alright, well, at least UPL got, you know, 2 wins right there. He allowed 3 goals in each game, so it's like I said, no goalie's doing fantastic for us right now. Our goal scoring actually won us those couple games. So I might actually just go back to automated here since they're both 81 overall, but let's see. Let's see. Let's give Ullmark these 2 games. Dude, so many back-to-backs here too, of course. Ugh. Really? Why does this have to happen right now? Does this really have to happen? Does this have to be the thing that happens? Jesus Christ. Luckily, Marov's back. We could put him in. These are really going to screw up our lines here, but I have a fix that I can do for it. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of crazy, though, why that all happens right now. Give him some extra ice time. It's almost done, so it won't matter too much. Alright, at least he did well in that game. But we have to just get hit with all these injuries right now, too, don't we? It's not what we needed. Really not what we needed here. We're hanging in there. But this is the worst freaking time for all these injuries to hit. And we've gotten bit pretty bad this year about the injury bug overall. And they always seem to happen in waves, too. So here they go. Alright, let's give... I'm going to try to give him 3 here. If he struggles, I'll stop. Oh, draft class. Let's see. Alright, yeah, Valcourt. First overall guy. Well, there we go. Got ourselves a defensive defenseman, medium elite in the 2nd round. Some similar to Zdeno Chara, engaged physically, good character, good shot blocking. Looks like a very good defensive shutdown type guy. Another fucking lefty, though. Tisk tisk, man. Need some righties. Need some right. Come on now, low elites. Get scouted. Hurry up, guys. It's getting a little silly now. Tough loss. Yeah, Marov's back good. We should be getting everyone back pretty soon. Another tough loss. I'm giving him all these games, but he's just not doing well. Come on! A sore shoulder! Fucking play through it! Play through it, dude! Sore shoulder. Who the fuck cares? Sore shoulder, man. Fucking play through it. I'm having to do all kinds of weird things to my lines. I know how to fix it when I get back, but this is crazy. Multiple players on Buffalo are eligibly dressed. Let me just wait till they're freaking fully healed here. He did good in that game. I'll give him 1 extra game. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's fix this. So, as you can see there, I gave him 4 games. I gave Luukkonen 4 games. He didn't do that good. So, he's just been slipping. Our whole team's been slipping here, to be honest, but I'm going to go back to automated, I think. Because, yeah. I gave him a bunch of extra games there. He's got 24. I'll go back to automated. He should still get a decent chunk, but yeah. Alrighty, hold on a sec. Now, what to do here? We're going to scratch Weiss and scratch Marov. Bam. Now, Nylander moves back. Koivu moves back. Reinhart goes back in. Marov goes back in. Now I just got to make sure everything's good. Oops. Now Marov goes in here. Oh. It's a 3-on-3. Yeah, Reinhart goes in here. Ugh! Not the funnest of stretches right there. Yeah, that's good. I think everything's right. I'm looking around. It all looks good. Yep. Yeah, everything looks good here. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so everything's fine. Marov might not even get 30 goals. That injury sucks. 25 only. Yeah, he might not even get 30 goals now, which is unfortunate. Alright, now defensively, I gotta fix this bullcrap. Alright, so scratch you. Scratch Greiba. Scratch Greiba. Thank you. Now, Ruda goes back in. Oh, is He not back? Okay, I thought he was back. I thought Gooley was back, but he is not yet. So you know what? For a bit, I'm actually going to have Gryba in his spot. Just because I want Ruda back. There. Okay. What a weird turn of events right there. Chemistry's in the toilet, too. And I'm going to turn back rotations on. Because it really doesn't matter. They're the same overall now, and it's not like I'd like to get Lukin in more starts because he's doing better. He's not at all, so screw it. Auto rotations back on. And we're losing it here. We're holding on to that wild card. Yeah, we're holding on to it actually pretty well. No, by 1 point. Never mind. 1 point we've got it by. So, let's see what the team does here in the end stretch. Will we make the playoffs or will we fall out? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left of the season. We've got 6 games left to prove that we're a playoff team. So let's see what the team does. We need Gooley back. That's a nice win. That was a minor injury. Ugh. Gooley's back. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close here. Having Gooley back is awesome, but we need to basically win these last 3 games. We got a nope, losing overtime of points, nice, but losing overtime of points, nice, but we had to win, and we basically lost out the rest of the season, and we lost the playoff spot. There's no way we made it. Nope. So there we go. Lost the playoffs. Our goaltending disappeared on us, plain and simple. Our goaltending shriveled up and died. 88. We didn't even get close. We lost by 3 points. We stunk it up at the end of the season. We completely shit the bed. So, I don't know. Let's see here. Our goals for went down. Our goals against went back up. Power play was good. Penalty kill didn't improve at all with Koivu in there. Not at all. So, you can call it a failed experiment, definitely. But Silfverberg, he wasn't doing anything positive anyway, so it's kind of a nothing gained, nothing lost situation. Look at the last 10. 2, 6, and 2. That's a choke job. That is a choke job from the Buffalo Sabres. Injuries didn't help, sure, but you got to find a way to win. We got to have, you want more depth for those situations, and we just plain and simple didn't have it. Mayarov didn't even get to 30 goals, man. He was on pace for 40 at one point, so he shriveled up and died. I don't think playing him on that second line was a benefit. I don't think so. I think I should have kept him on that third line because he didn't do good. Middlestat, what is up with this Middlestat dude? Great stats, doesn't produce. Maybe it's because we don't have the right tools around him to help him succeed, but I don't know. We'll have to see a full year with him with good guys like Nylander, when Mayarov gets a bit better. Nylander and Mayarov with Middlestat. Maybe we could be able to see what we should out of that, but I don't know. Rough end of the year here. Ristolainen did great. 63 points to end the year. I'm probably not going to win that Norris. I don't think that's enough, but we'll see. Dahlin didn't get to 40 points either. It was all these things that I thought would happen just didn't happen, and our goaltenders completely shit the bed at the end. Look at that crap. They completely shit the bed. Luukkonen got visibly worse. Ullmark just played shit because that's what he did. But that's kind of what we set ourselves up for. We traded Lehner. We made these trades. We're going in for the future. So I'm not too upset. It's just that we had it. I kind of wanted it because we had it. We made a trade to seemingly improve certain weak points, and we actually seem to regress, which is you don't like to see you after you make a trade and make moves in your roster. But yeah, I just don't think I just don't think that second line was clicking all year. So Mayarov might have actually been hurt by moving up. He was also hurt by missing ice time, but a lot of things didn't go our way there at the end. But a lot of things weren't going our way before the trade too. So it's not like I don't know. That could have happened if we didn't make that trade. It's not like Silfverberg was going to bring a shit ton of offense to us. In fact, I'm willing to bet Koivu brought more offense than he would have. Like, on the third line plus PK. Like, I'm willing to make that bet. So, yeah. I don't think, like, the trade hurt us. I just think, you know, the injuries hurt us. Plus, our goaltending stopped working. And that's what really killed us in the end. Yeah, losing some goal scoring in all hurt. But who can we point the finger at? Maybe first line. They didn't do good all year. 57 points for Skinner. 66 and 70. You can't really blame them, but you want a little bit more. You know that they're capable of more, so you definitely want a little bit more. We didn't quite get that this year. We just didn't quite get that from our team. They didn't have that little bit of extra, and of course, like I said, the injuries hurt, man. Like missing Reinhardt for that time, it all hurts. It all adds up. But you know, that's why depth is important. And if we were expecting to be a playoff team, we would have much better depth. But we're not quite to that spot yet. So here we are. Tarasenko led in points. 92 points. All right. And goals. No, looks like Sagan's going to beat him unless Ovi. Nope. Where's Ovi? 46 for Ovi. But Sagan led in goals. But Tarasenko most points. Not bad. Let's see who got assists. That'd be Jaden Schwartz tied with Hischier, Marner, and Drouin with 57. So a few guys up there. Let's check out the plus minuses here. Plus 41 for Kopitar. All right. Shots here. Ovi, 348 shots. Sagan had a lot too. Look at that shooting percentage for Sagan. That's very good. Really good shooting percentage. Tarasenko's is very good too. 1.5% better with only... You know what? I'd say Tarasenko is way, way, way better. Because, yeah, sure, he took less shots, but he only scored one less goal. So, yeah, Tarasenko. Good job. Who's the most clutch here? That'd be Alexander Barkov with 10 game winners. The power play specialist, Austin Matthews, with 16 markers with the extra man. Power play points, also Matthews with 31 total. 74-point season. More assists than goals. Well, Matthews finally got his wish. That will never happen in real life. Alrighty here. Let's check out the defensive stuff. Nico Hischier, there he is. Face-off percentage, he looks almost like a shoo-in. Yeah, he's basically a shoo-in for the Selke. No one else is coming close. Kopitar's alright, but no one else is coming close. Don't even tell me anyone else is coming close. Hischier's getting that Selke. No questions asked. Seattle Vikings legend, Nico Hischier. Alright, let's check the defenseman. Let's see how Risto stacked up! Ristolainen! 63 points. Beat out Doughty. Get wrecked. Plus 14. Let's see how he did. Is he going to win that Norris, though? That's the biggest question. Time on ice. Comparable to Doughty. Only about 40 seconds less per game. Hit more. Blocked more shots. Way worse giveaway-takeaway ratio, though. But still, they seem to judge this a lot by plus minus and like hits and blocked shots and of course points. And dude, I think Risto's got this, man. Unless they just give it to Doughty because he's due for one again, like they do. Like, oh, it's time for Doughty to win a Norris. I know he doesn't deserve it. Let's give it to him. Fuck you, Drew Doughty. Overrated. I said it. I'd rather have Vlasic and Braun than Doughty for the same price. That's for damn sure. Get coned by McJesus more, bitch. All right, I'm done with that. Let's check out the goaltenders here. And ooh, this is gonna be close. Henrik Lundqvist, the king, is up there. Bobrovsky's also up there. Got to give it up to Fleury as well. Let's see by goals against and judge by. Well, that's the wrong way. There we go. Hank, man, Hank's doing great. Hank, Fleury, Bobrovsky, these guys are all the ones you have to consider, really. Yeah. I'd say that's a tie. Maybe you can make the argument for Rask, but that goals against is kind of suspect. He did... he only allowed 4 more goals than Fleury did, though, and 5 more games played. So that's interesting. Why the fuck is that goals against all? Yeah. So maybe you have to count Rask in there. Even though this stat is a bit misleading compared to the others, you got to look at this one over here. In 5 more games played, he only allowed 4 more goals. So yeah, I think we have either a 3 or 4-way tie. I'm going to have to get you guys to chime in on that, but those are some elite goaltenders right there. And they're all insanely close. Now, Lundqvist is technically better than everyone with the personal stats. 69 games played, but again, he allowed more goals than Rask did. And he has the same amount of shutouts. He didn't have as many wins either. Now, again, he's not on the greatest team, but still. Look how many shots he faced, though. Well, the only guys he... No, same amount of shots as... Well, same amount of games as Rask. More shots, but so that's 6 goals on how many plus how many shots? Yeah, I'd still say it's really close. You got to probably consider it like a tie between 4. I think it's a 4-way, dude. So we might have to. That's kind of my 2 cents on it. You guys let me know. But that's pretty tough. That's really, really close between all those guys. So let me know about that, guys. Let's check out the rooks here. Tolofsson. Wahlstrom got 32 goals, 53 points total. Quinn Hughes, 25 goals scored. What the fuck? What did I create? How did I do it? Quinn Hughes firing bullets from the point. Oh my goodness. He's actually built kind of... Ooh, that awareness got a bit high for his overall. But you know what? Undrafted. Except not. Like... Undrafted. Drafted by Vancouver Canucks. I know it's because, you know... He can't actually put in the... where they were drafted. Anyway. So, Tolofsson looking like he'll win that Calder. Poor Joel Veleno. And they never ever give it to goalies, no matter what. Even if a goalie does fucking outstanding. They never give the Calder to goaltenders, which pisses me the hell off. We once had, I think it was Sadikov, when he came in, and he had like an and maybe it wasn't Sadikov in Seattle, but it was some goaltender at some point who had absolutely insane stats with like 50 or 60 games played, and they didn't give it to him. Like, they didn't give him the Calder. Like, he had better stats, like, he had stats that were probably like this throughout the entire year, but with 50 or 60 games played as a rookie goaltender. Like, I would give him the fucking Calder. And I'm pretty sure the guy who won the Calder only had like 50 to 60 points. It wasn't anything outstanding. Ripped off, man. Game needs to like the goaltenders a bit more. Anyway, let's go back here and do the fun stats. For hits, it was Saad with 185. No one cracked 200. No one cracked 200. Get good. Get good, league. Let's see for fights. Dotchin, Clifford, Reaver. There we go. No Borowiecki. He's gone. Matthew Tkachuk in there. Where's Brady? Pretty sure I do have him set to he should fight. At least a little bit. Maybe I have him on rarely, though. He did fight once. So maybe I should have had him on sometimes. Probably not, because then sometimes it still can be a lot. Because it's like hit or miss, man. Yeah, whatever. Alright, anyway. Oh my goodness, people want me to play ESHL. I'm not on invisible mode, that's why I'm getting these anyway. So that is that. Unfortunately, we missed the playoffs, man. That was, I mean, I wasn't expecting us to make the playoffs. Well, I was hoping we'd make the playoffs beginning of the year. But after we made those first initial trades in the last video, I kind of was like, okay, we're going for the future. But then we had to fucking hang in there and give me hope. And then be like, well, this lottery pick isn't going to be amazing anyway, so do we make a run? You guys said, yeah, we'll get rid of Silfverberg and pick up someone who could penalty kill and things like that. Now, I don't know if you meant like a rental, but someone else said to get a rental. So, maybe we sort of wasted value in that sense. But at the same time, we got some growth here. Dahlin. He is looking good. Yes, sir. Looking good. Millsat grew a bit more. So, with the year he had, I don't know if that's good enough to get rid of his statistical minuses. He was on pace at one point to be better. I hope it is, but it might not be. I mean, that's only 41 points. That's 0.5 points a game. I don't know if that's enough. We'll see. But at least he grew on his own. And like I said, he's got fantastic stats. And he just, maybe he doesn't have the tools necessary to succeed yet. Eichel got a bit of, that's only to his face-offs. We saw that before. All right, let's check in the system here. Roll off. McGrath is an 82. See, this is kind of why I wanted to hold off. Because they can still grow. And look, he's only 19. And he's already 82 fucking overall. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Steckel. He's up to 57. Simone, Murray, Simon, Simone. Where are you from? I can't check. Can I? No. Whatever. Samuelson's at 74 at 21. Might be able to crack. Hakkarainen. This is that offensive defenseman guy. 20 at 56. Like I said, nothing more than becoming a AHL ringer. But hey, we got him for free. And again, god damn. Maybe we could even get some value out of him. Trade him for some cool stuff. Ehrhoff is now at 78, so he'll be NHL ready next year. Probably let go of some things. Like Beaulieu. Yeah, actually, he is NHL ready, yeah. How's his defense looking? Oh, nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is another top 4, though, so it's like you're going to have to eventually choose between him and Gooley or something like that. We'll have to, I don't know. We'll see. We could always mix and match. We don't have to go righty-lefty yet. I would like to get to that point eventually, but maybe I won't be as strict as I usually am about that. Yeah, overall, a lot of good growth here. Solid growth from everyone. And yeah, just good growth from everyone. All right, so that pretty much wraps things up here. So in the next video, we will have the draft. A bit unfortunate, we couldn't quite squeak into that playoffs, but we didn't deserve it with the way we played at the end of the season, plain and simple. Yes, injuries hurt, but our goaltenders kind of let us down a little bit. You know, they were doing, at least Luukkonen, he was doing pretty damn good. But again, he had a smaller sample size, so maybe if he, you know, when we gave him those more games, we saw him sort of crumble under the pressure, which indicates he needs, you know, a bit more development. But I do think that he'll grow pretty solidly. I mean, what, he had like 24 games played to end the season, or maybe a bit more? Can't remember, actually. Let's check that real quick. I think he had probably a bit more than that. No, 26. Yeah. 20. He played like 2 extra games. 26 games played. Like, that's enough. He's got the backup potential only. And that's a little bit more, but I still think it's within the backup range. So I have a feeling, you know, UPL will get some solid growth for us. Hopefully. We hope. And Olmark should be a better backup than he is a starter. Obviously. So we're still making our way up. We need Mayerov to get a jump, you know. Nylander, Middlestat. We need these guys to start coming in their own as second liners, which they look like they should be able to do. You know, Nylander is looking like he should fill in there. Middlestat, Mayerov. Mayerov might be able to crack first line. We'll see. But we have plenty of options, and we'll be even drafting even more options as well. So, all right. That takes care of that. So, all right, guys, draft up in the next one. Let me know what you thought about the trades. And let me know if maybe I should have gone for something other than Koivu. But as you saw, our options were pretty limited. And if we wanted a guy who could also be with us for the future, it would have cost a bit extra value. So, food for thought there. All right, so let me know what you think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.